I'm camping. Fuck that. Come on, come on.
Good shot, bro.
Oh no, poor fucking light bunny. I need to clip that shit.
Y'all niggas, they still haven't killed that. Just fucking sucking dick in this corner.
I can see why Korean uses this annihilator now. Shit funny. Good amount. I set a good amount. Yeah,
I skipped school to play this, right? And
Oh no. No, you can't do that.
what the fuck? Yo, quad with me? No, look at this shit. Look at this shit, bro.
That's a kill chain. Keep going, bro. You can sound.
Oh, I killed my teammate on accident again, bro.
Hey, don't get kicked, hero.
Hey, I'm not trying to get kicked out here, bro. Oh my god.
Yo, I was hyping you up, but you killed my comrade, bro.
I'm sorry. Yo, this is a good fucking spawn trap. I see what you were doing before.
Yeah, last time we were playing.
You can put on the ballistic vest. I love that. Thank you.
Where's the vision post?
Yeah, where's the vision post?
Was it used when I was on my break, or I'm about to get bodied?
Oh my god! They all spawned in front of me. I am so sorry. They all spawned in front of me. That's play the game. Yo, that. Oh my. I'm sorry, Nina. Oh, but like.
Yeah, hero.
Yeah, yummy. Yo, in front of us. And behind us again.
I have no clue what's up with these spawns. More coming in your way. Got your back. Well, he's gonna come from behind, obviously. Never mind.
Oh, you're so lucky, bro.
Like this, like this, like this. Like this, like this.
So, what's up, guys? Here by Nino or Quadigi. And I just want to say, I freaking love you guys. Anyways, in today's video, we're going to be using a gun that was untouched throughout this whole update in Black Ops 4. And that gun is the Rampart 17. This gun is so underrated in my opinion. It's a really good weapon. Even in the beta, it's a really good weapon. But people just don't seem to fuck with it anymore. I don't know. People say it's changed since the beta, but for me, it still packs a punch and it's still godly in my humble opinion. This gun has no operator mod, unfortunately, which makes it really cool, which doesn't make it as cool as the other guns. But what makes this gun different from many others is the fact that you can run 2 high calibers on the Rampart 17. With high caliber 2, you have increased damage to the upper chest. So it's basically like a stopping power if you aim high enough, you know. Word to Pomage on that one. With the power of high caliber 2, you're able to get a lot more 3 to 4 shot kills, if I'm not mistaken, if you aim well enough. And from my knowledge, they didn't nerf any part of the Rampart 17. So this gun is now more of a higher tier weapon since they nerfed a little bit of the other assault rifles and tactical rifles, in my eyes. I've always seen this weapon as a very, very, like, I wouldn't say average weapon, but above average weapon that's just very, very reliable in my opinion. Like, to me, I find this to be like the Man of War of BO3. You can just always rely on it and seem to do well if you pull it out. That's how I feel about it. I also run grip because the recoil does seem a little bit shaky at times, and I really don't like the recoil in this gun. It's really good to more like burst this weapon if you can, but grip is for those longer engagements, I guess you could say. And the fast mags just so I can like reload faster, because I really don't like the regular reload on this gun. But you could probably take out fast mags and put on another perk or a pistol or something. But that's how I like to run the Rampart 17. And then I also run the acoustic sensor to make sure I know where my enemies are at, scavenger for some ammo, dead silence to get away from the radar or from acoustic sensors that people are using, or I'll switch it out for ghost if I find that people aren't using a lot of acoustic sensors. But yeah, in my opinion, the Rampart 17 is pretty freaking solid. If you guys have not tried it out with high caliber 2, I highly recommend it. The only other weapon that comes to mind, at least in terms of automatics and not sniper rifles, that has high caliber 2 is a VKM. So what you have here is like a baby VKM. And the VKM got nerfed in some kind of way. So, you know, you might as well try out the Rampart 17 before they nerf it as well. Anyways, you guys are going to be seeing a nice little nuclear gameplay on firing range using the Rampart 17. So, I freaking love you all. Turn on those post notifications. Like up this video if you're enjoying the video so far. Just know, I really freaking love you guys. Let's get to the gameplay. And here we are with the gameplay, guys, on firing range using the Rampart 17, the good old SCAR of Black Ops 2. How many of you guys love the SCAR during Black Ops 2? If you pretty much love that weapon, you pretty much will love this weapon as well. I'm not sure really why a lot of people aren't messing with this gun. In my opinion, it's one of the best guns in this game, maybe. Maybe I'm overhyping it a little bit, but the beams I make with this gun are really, really, really nice. This is some gameplay from before the patch, actually. So Strike Team actually did count at this point towards your nuclears. So, I mean, you don't want to count this as a nuclear, go for it. I'm still going to count it as a nuclear because why not? Let me know, actually, in the comment section below, did you like that Strike Team counted as a nuclear or towards your nuclear or no? I can see arguments to both sides. I kind of don't care because what I really want to do is get the most kills possible, especially in Treyarch games, because a nuclear is just a medal. So if people actually care about a medal that much, well then okay, you know, that's pretty nice. But what I care about is getting as many kills as possible, getting as much XP as possible. So to me, whether they left it as a in the game or not as to count as a nuclear, well, I don't really care about it. The only thing that sucks is that, like, you know, it was easier XP every time you got the medal. So now I'm going to be leveling up a little bit slower because Strike Team doesn't count towards that XP. So, you know, it's whatever though. It's whatever to me, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm about to say the Maddox, but I mean the Maddox and the Rampart were both untouched in this update across the assault rifles. Do you guys feel like they should have buffed the Rampart? I feel like nobody uses this gun. Like, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not. But it's one of these guns that I really loved during the beta, and I still love now. Compared to the ABR, which I really loved during the beta, I kind of don't love anymore. I will have a video with the ABR soon. It's just, it's a gun that's very lackluster now, to be honest. The Rampart, though, it still shines, but I don't think people really give it the shine that it deserves. Maybe it's just because, like, there's maybe better guns, like maybe the Maddox, that kind of just outshine it a bit. But with me, the Rampart just really shines in all areas. With its high damage, it's like a mini LMG that has just more mobility in a sense. So the way to use this gun is pretty much think about it like an LMG, you know, pre-aim around corners when you can. That's why I have the acoustic sensor ready. And you can even hip fire and even get like a lucky like 3 or 4 shot kill because of how powerful the high caliber 2 makes this gun seem. You see, as you can see right here, I'm just spawn trapping them because they have a tac beacon right on top of me. It's really, really easy to get this nuke because of the way that I'm manipulating the way they spawn. It's just, this came out to be a really fast gun streak because of the way this gun is. It's easy. With the Rampart 17, it's easy to rack up kills. You know, it's easy to rack up multi-kills as well. It's one of those guns that I can just rely on if I really, really needed to. But I love the Maddox because it's more rush happy. The Rampart is more for people that want to be a little bit more slower, but you can still possibly rush with it. The ADS / the bring up time is a little bit slow. That's why I don't tend to rush with it either. It feels a little bit slow anyways. But if you're ADSing and you're ready on a head glitch, chances are your enemy will not survive. That's the way I see it. Against body armor users, I'd say this gun still melts as long as you're, you know, above the chest, more or less. You know, this gun does not have FMJ, unfortunately, but it already has a high damage profile anyways. So that's kind of why they didn't want to add FMJ, because otherwise this gun would probably be unstoppable if you could add FMJ. Body armor would not even be able to survive against this gun. Body armor users anyways. This gameplay was from theater, so I just want to point that out as well, in case you guys are wondering why, you know, everything's a little bit weird. You know how to get this gameplay from theater, because I did get this on stream. I actually got this after getting a 99-1 gameplay with the Titan. So if that says anything, Fire Range is one of my favorite maps. The Rampart, the Titan, a lot of these weapons are really, really good. That's all I can really say about the Rampart myself. This really top tier assault rifle, you know, above average if anything. I wouldn't put it at the top, but it's almost up there in terms of ranking in all of the weapons. I don't know. It's just, you can't go wrong. I legit feel you can't go wrong with this weapon. I feel like it's one of the more easier weapons to use, you know, besides the ICR. But what the ICR has is no recoil and less damage. With this gun, it has more damage but a little bit more recoil. But that's why I put on the grip, just to kind of like mitigate that recoil just a little bit. So there's still some kind of skill involved with using the Rampart 17. But if you're a skilled player and you can master the recoil of this weapon, then I want to say you'll have no problem eliminating multiple opponents. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. You know, if I convinced you to try out the Rampart 17, then try out this class though. That's all I really got to say. Thank you guys for almost 15K subscribers. You guys are absolutely killing it. And if you guys didn't check out my video from yesterday with the Cordite, check it out. I think you'll have yourself a really good laugh against a very funny racist agent. But yeah, I freaking love you guys. You guys are all freaking amazing. 71-7, 72-7. Not sure of the scoreline. Just keep being big ballers. And I'll see you guys all later. Bye. I love you all.